custom collectibles. I make the things that people... Yes, yes, I will. Yep, yep. When it comes back out, remind me. But yes, I will do that. Yep. We're playing Animal Crossing. Yay! I think all of my citizens have left. I have not played it because my sons took my Nintendo Switch and I have not gotten it back. Also making some perler bead sprites. Oh, cute. Cute. I bought perler bead characters for all of my kids when we were at the last con that I was at. And stuff, so yes, I could add the rear strap to the mule. I'm sorry I forgot about that. Yeah. Do you want the bags on there too, or just the strap? Oh, the one I'm working on now. Oh, that one didn't have a rear strap. Oh, wait. I keep getting mule and donkey mixed up. My apologies. Oh, okay, I see it. All right, yeah, there it is. Yes, yes. Let me add that now. We're also crafters. Awesome. Okay. All right. Yes, let us add that strap. We can actually use this then. Wheat. So this is a sculpture. It's a custom sculpture of a donkey and a mule with its riders for Crazy 77, and but I do pretty much anything and everything. I can show you some of the parts that I was working on this week, which again is going to be kind of, it's varied. It's always varied. So we finished. So working on this, we finished the sculpting on this one. This is a Tim Burton themed cake topper. So the characters are supposed to look like they're from Tim Burton's worlds, but they are of the people who are actually getting married. So it's their outfits, their look, but in the style of Tim Burton. So that's what this is. And that's her wedding dress and all that. So there's that. And then I also completed yesterday this diary from the Princess Diaries. It's a prop reproduction with a working lock mechanism and all the fun pages inside of it. This one has more rustic looking pages. I do a version that has like regular journal pages in it as well. This one's not completed, but it has just regular journal pages. This one has more rustic parts in it. And then it actually comes with the locket. And the locket does open the book, but it's all done with magnets. So I'll just grab a magnet here and kind of show you guys how it opens up. And then inside, this one just has all the different pages in it. So it's a blank journal. And it locks back up. Have you tried the gold wrap on the journal lock? No, it wouldn't have that same feel that you'd want with it. It would feel weird. So as a journal, nah. No. So, and then we also have this prop here. This is a prop reproduction of the vial from the movie Death Becomes Her. As it almost falls over. It stands on a tip, so that's why it's the tip of a bowl here. But it's basically it's gold, real gold, 18 karat gold, and acrylic. Have to leave now? Yep. You need to go to bed. It's almost midnight there in China. Holy cow! All right. Well, you get some sleep then. Thank you very much. I'll check out their Instagram. Thank you there, Vex. Appreciate that. Ah, sweet. It's excellent work. Awesome. But yes, get some sleep. Thank you very much for dropping your friends off. I will take good care of them. Yes, so we actually have the rest of it that goes with it. And it is over there, the egg that goes with it. I can show you guys. I can take this off. You are way early today. Quality control has shown up early today. But this is the other piece that goes with it. This is the egg and ankh box, the egg that goes with it. It's not complete yet, but it's getting there, so it does open up. I've got all the parts for it. We just haven't fully assembled it. I think here's one of the other leaves, and the vial sits inside of it. So I just got the last pieces of it yesterday. They just showed up, so. Ooh, that is warm. I'm gonna turn you down. This is warm down here. So, this is my nerd wall, for those of you who don't know. So, I'm trying to go slow so that I don't make anybody seasick here. As somebody's going to scream Dramamine here in a second. It's typically ARC. Take care, sleep well. That's right. Well, yeah. All right. I'm going to move this because she'll knock it over with her tail. Okay. Quality control. Can you go somewhere else? I know you want to come sit on my lap, but I've got things to do today. Got all these fun people here who actually came to see some stuff get made. We get a cat out. Will we get a cat out? I don't know what that means. A cat out. Oh, blackout. The cat out. Ah ha ha ha. Yes. No. She's close, but no. All right. You gonna let me work? She's like, no. Yes, Sylvia in front of the. Sorry, it took me a minute. I'm a little slow. Okay, so we got. That, you mean? Yes, she will definitely interrupt the camera. She's just hanging out for now. You're a good girl. I have things I gotta get done. Contractually obligated to actually work here. Oh, I know, you're so sleepy. It's tough being a you. But you are in front of my reference image, so, you know, that's not useful. Oh, is the dryer still going? Uh-oh. There goes, hold on. Car's is running right now. I blew my breaker because I tried to charge my car and run the dryer at the same time. The dryer is supposed to be done already, but it's not. Let's see if it stopped charging. Okay, good. Because it runs on the same breaker as the dryer, so if the dryer goes off, if the dryer starts, which it's still running, like I started the dryer at 8:30, it should be done by now, but it's not. So, yeah, and so I had my car charging, I forgot, and then the breaker popped. It's a 220 breaker, and I was like, whoops, my bad. New topic question: why does my fan live its own life when the batteries to the remote are low? I actually took them out of the remote. It did not help. It still turns on and off randomly. Somebody near you has the same fan or a remote on the same frequency. Most remote controls run on 2.4 gigahertz or megahertz, whatever it is. I think it's 2 gigahertz. And your microwave runs on the same thing. All of your remotes run on the same system. And so if somebody has a very similar system to that, then they can control it from afar. That's why baby monitors can be used for surveillance, etc. Typically. Or it could be that it's not somebody else, but it's some other contraption in your home that also has a remote, like your television, and it's controlling the the fan. And my apartment's been described as a Faraday cage. I doubt that. Well, just because you think it's a Faraday cage does not mean it's actually a Faraday cage. But especially if you're in an apartment, but it could also be, like I said, something internal that's doing it. Okay. How does the strap work on the back? I can see that there's a little strap that goes here, and I assume it's mirrored on the other side, and then there's a panel here. What does that panel do? Oh, of course you rolled right onto that strap I just did. Bad horse, mule thingy. Looks good. Thank you. The butt strap. Yes, the butt strap. So like we have the strap that goes here. What is here? Because I have research that shows me that there is something here, but I don't know what it is. So does it go like around the tail like that on both sides? Like that? I had my kids watch Dr. Horrible the other day. Like that, and then under the tail. I have research that shows that there is something right here. I'm literally looking at it. So I'm just trying to figure out what it is. And then there's a tiny little strap that goes, and there's a tiny little strap that goes like this across it, like that. On both sides. It's like that. There's a loop that the tail goes through. Okay. Okay, so it's pretty straight, and then there's a loop at the end. Okay, I gotcha. This is my problem. I don't know enough about horses or mules. I am. I did say bad horse. You say potato, I say left field. It doesn't mean the same thing at all. Does this also connect to that hoop? Then or the loop that the tail goes through. Does this comes up and attaches to it as well? I, I maybe. There are straps that are halfway between the saddle and the tail that go over the trunk sideways. Yeah, yeah, I haven't put those on yet. Damn it. That's the last strap. Yeah, we're getting there. I just got to figure out what the hell these do first, and then we'll. Got those, and then there's the little one. Like that. Yeah, I can see those. Hey, Johan, how's it going? Doing all right. It's Friday. I'm happy it's Friday. My wife, who's now putting in over 65 hours a week at work, is going to actually come home a little early tonight. I'm like, you're not supposed to be working this much. She's like, well, got to get it done. I'm like, right. But she has just started like spelling it out for the other person. You need to stop everything that you are doing and cut out these 3 specific things by the end of the day. But they've also taken, so she's, the one employee is still extremely icy in not talking, which is making everybody uncomfortable. But my wife basically put her foot down. She's like, you don't need to talk, but we're all going to talk and enjoy our lives around you. So, hey, Valfera, thank you. Oh, 12-month streak. Woohoo. Come on. Thank you. Nah, thank you. 12 months, 1 year. Thank you, Valfera. Appreciate that. Ooh. 12 months. You better have a glass of cognac and a cigar ready for when she walks in. Right? No, because me. Curse's 1970s photography. Okay. Can somebody find me research on what the hell this strap looks like so I'm not just making it up? Like, what would this, anybody get a link? Because the way, what I'm seeing here, I mean, it's so fucking fuzzy, I can't tell what it is. Okay, thank you. And none of them like what the guy is wearing, but I see. Okay. Ah, there's one. It's kind of close. Got way too many straps on it. Called a britchin. All of them are riding so low on the horses that I'm seeing images on. They're like really, really low, but the one your dad has is hiked like really high up there, and I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so it actually goes across the back. Okay. And everybody seems to have 2 straps, but your dad's only has 1 across the back. Across the trump, as you say. All right, all right. I gotta. Okay, so that's. Can I see one from the rear? single one. Where's the saddle britchin? Okay. Ooh, there's a good one right there. Okay. All right. Cool. So it actually. So your dad's goes all the way down to the tail, but everyone else's stops early. Okay. I'll move this camera for a second. Go to this shot here. Trying to move that with my mouse. Okay, so with this one here, with this image that we have, right. So this one strap, like, does this continue down and go? I know that this wraps around the back end of the mule. I get that. And I understand that this strap connects to this piece here, and that retains tension. And all of these, this part right here on the top of the mule ends like right there. What is this doing? Does this connect to the top, or is it just a little extra flap? And a lot of them, there's this strap and then there's another strap, but this one obviously only has the one. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what am I missing? I need to know what, from this point here, like, is that just sitting right there, or does it actually continue down to the tail? It doesn't look like it does, but it's hard to tell because, again, old picture. And I don't think your other, no, because it wasn't on the other, no. And then this one, the horse is straight on, their mule is straight on, so you can't see it there. Okay, so it's what the tail goes through. Okay, so then, so this comes down, the tail goes through it. Okay, so there's a loop here that connects to this. Okay, I got that. Does this then connect to that loop, or does it just go underneath? So does this then connect with this, or are they two separate pieces? Because on a lot of the ones that does not connect. Okay, so this is separate from this. This does come down, connects around the tail, and then we have the single strap here. Okay, gotcha. Paul's learning about saddles. Okay. Useless. All right. Okay. So basically, where I have this tucking back in, right, but that one's different. Yeah, those are different. Those don't have the tail loop. Yeah, so those are different. Okay. We're all learning about this saddle and tack, and wow, there's a lot to this stuff. Yeah, there's a ton. Okay, so this is the loop, all right, and that connects there. I'm gonna guess then that there isn't this section here, right? Like, this is basically, this strap is just two more straps that come out. So there's not this section. Paul, you're holding the tool that you're looking for. Like that. And it goes under the tail. So that's open. And then this back here, I tucked it in, but it shouldn't tuck in. It should go straight across. So let's open that up, and this one up there. Remove that bit of clay that's under there and under there, like that. and then that bar, it's a bar that goes across it. Okay, gotcha. I mean, thank you. I mean, I don't know anything about this stuff, so this is definitely educational for me, and I like learning. So they are complicated little devices, that's for sure. Okay, so that comes straight across like that and ties in. Okay, gotcha. I might have made that wrong on the other one. But we'll see when it comes out, and we can always fix it. All right. So then, let me look at. Okay. So then this here is attached at the top, comes down under, or comes actually it goes under, up, over, and then buckles at the top here. No. No, that's not true. My brain is trying to work this out three-dimensionally and it's not doing it. Because there's a buckle here, but I see extra strap come down the opposite direction. So like buckle is here, and then the extra strap comes down like that. It's not that long, but you know, comes down that way. Okay, all right. Does not help that everybody has their own little quirks when it comes to tech. I'm sure. And so I'm sure I'm doing something that somebody else is not going to agree with, but that your folks are like, that's how we do it. And when it comes down to it, that's the part I got to get right. It doesn't matter what anybody else does. It matters what your folks do. Okay, like that. Okay. Yokadi. Oh, Baban is raiding. Hello, Baban. Man alive. Run, Paul. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Baban. Hello. I was watching you, and now I guess I'm watching me. And yes, that is a horse's ass. This is actually a mule's ass, but yeah, I'm going to get banned like your emo. Or let's make it sexy, and we'll have it dancing. There you go. Oh, hey-oh. I made it dance, and you didn't even get to see it because I wasn't on the right one. There you go. Got that sexy mule dance there. It's a mule's ass. But yeah, no, she was referring to me, the jackass, and then the sculpture. So yours got removed. I know, you were telling me yesterday. And I'm trying to remember from 30 plus years ago, right? And it's crazy. I just showed it now. Wait for it to catch up. I'm aware of what I did. But welcome, Baban. Thank you very much for that raid. You were working on emotes, but I love the texture and the fur, though. So nice. Yeah, the donkey will come out in 8 minutes. We've got a whole other critter, a full-on jackass, one might say, besides me, and it's fluffy. It's a fluffy donkey. So if you stick around for 8 minutes, I'll show you the fluffy donkey. But I'm learning about tack, apparently. Horse tack? Tackle? I'm assuming it's short for tackle. I have no idea. Amusing, huh? So, yeah. So, but how did you feel your stream went today, Baban? And I understand if you gotta get out. Get out. Horse tack. The tack you use to tack a horse to a wall. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. It was okay. I'm still struggling with asthma though. Is this the asthma brought on by COVID, or is it just from being sick and seasonal? Or I'm really sorry to hear that though. My mother suffers from asthma. I understand. And sometimes talking to her is very difficult because she's dying on the other line. I mean, it's good to see that the asthma hasn't affected your art skills, though, because your art is still really good. Oh, you were working on a skull with the ram horns. That's right. That was what was in the up. Why do I'm like seeing me up here? I don't need to see me up here. Yeah. I had the flu or something a while ago, and it made my asthma start up again. I haven't had issues since I was a kid. But yeah. I was, yeah, what's the skull ram horn thing for? With the flowers and the stuffs. Okay, so there we go. I think we got the horse tack done on the back here. Okay. There we go. It's for streamers merch. She's going to put it on the back of a hoodie. Oh, nice. I didn't know that was something that you did. I may have another commission when you're feeling up to it. My oldest son is, I thought I did you a shirt. Oh, you've done shirt designs. I didn't think about it like because I was thinking about, that's, my brain went somewhere else with it. Yes, you've done shirt designs for me, but that is like straight up like my stupid face on a shirt. As opposed to an idea that I have for my son. So, because he's super into hoodies. I didn't even think about putting him on a hoodie. He's super into hoodies, and he's like getting his own style, but he really likes these, and a custom would be smart. Didn't even think about it. Because Paul doesn't think like that, apparently. Not good at this merchandise thing. 4 minutes. 4 minutes of endless prattling before the mule comes out. Fam wanted me to design a shirt for them with a kraken covering it. Needs somewhere that does all over prints. I know a couple places, but the fabric, the fabric is shitty, and so I wouldn't recommend them because bad fabric, like it's basically a fabric they print on one side, and so the other side there's not good coverage, and it just looks weird. But the Kraken sounds cool. That's kind of what my son would be into, like a mix of. He makes his own characters, but he does a lot of plague doctors and then things with tentacles. So that's his jam, I guess, at the moment. But he is all about the hoodies. He's at that age where he's trying to Huxtable his stink in, so it's nothing but hoodies all the time. My son has got to that point where like I don't know. He has an odor. He is 15, and we're like shower more, blah blah blah. But I'm in my car and I have to do like this weird U-turn to get to his school. And I kid you not, like I do the U-turn and his smell is now in my face. Like, like I swear, in the car, the smell sits there. The car revolves and it just still sits there, that cloud of funk. And I'm like, dude, for real. I am sure somebody has already brought it to his attention. It will not come from his father. The funk bubble. Yes, we call it teenage funk in this house. Yeah. Oh, we wash the hoodies a lot. Trust me. We wash. That's why we keep buying him hoodies, because it used to be he'd only wear one, and he would wear it every day. And trying to get him to take it off long enough for us to wash it was almost impossible. And so we've just been buying him a lot of hoodies and make him give us one. We found this place for his birthday called VampireFreaks.com, which specializes in a lot of like Alice in Wonderland and like really like a sketchy art style, whatever that he really likes. And so we bought him 4 hoodies from there for his birthday in April. And it's effing disgusting. It's hoodies. Yeah. $20. Centering that guy a little bit better. All right, let me go grab a piece out of the oven. Ooh, yeah, you're warm. Woo. Oh my goodness, that is hot. Ooh, gotta set you down. Ooh, almost dropped it. Hee hee hee. Because it's hot. It's hot. You would think, but I'm sure she stinks too, though. That's the thing. So here's the fuzzy donkey. Fuzzy donkey. Oh, I got the tack on that one. I didn't do the tail yet on the donkey, though. That's funny. And we don't have the little horse piece, the tail piece there. So, oh, Paul, did you fork it up? You totally forked it up. Jesus. All right. I'll sit you over here to cool down. They are Crazy 77's parents. You fuck up both sides, Paul? You sure did. Look at that. Feckin' genius. Don't worry, kids, I can fix it. If I can't, I know a robot who can. That's right. Oops. I should just pop this damn thing into the oven. Actually, we can do that with that little bit of sculpting right there, I guess, in theory. Let's make sure everything's tight. All right, I'll go throw this in the oven then. And so I don't screw up that tack again. Paul's using words he learned. That door's closed. Okay. 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Starting now.
15 minutes starting now. Donkey does not need the tailpiece. Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. No need to do the tailpiece. So now I can take this piece here and we can put the donkey on it because while the donkey is warm, I don't have to worry about it. And then this, hot. Hey, Randall, how's it going? So I fixed the the saddle, got it done yesterday, and then they still have not picked it up, but I did get it adjusted. So good here, good, awesome, glad to hear. So I think what I might do is cut. So do they then tuck the tail up underneath it then? On this one, instead of having it go over, instead of over, do they run this piece over the tail? Because I see that on some pieces, on some. You think then he'd just like pee on his damn pack? How did you get it? I can show you. Bring you with me. Okay. So this is what we ended up doing. There you go, right about there. So I just had to black it out, basically, and then we just filled in the words with gold paint and some little filigree on the side. I hate that it's touching the word board of directors, but there's nothing I could do about that. So it's not the prettiest. I'll keep moving the camera. It's not the prettiest, but it got the job done. Whee! Well, I know that's not where P comes from. I am aware. It was a joke. He gonna shit on his tail though. It's a save. It did what it needed to do. The tail goes over. Okay, cool. I'm not terribly thrilled with it, but I don't know what caused it to do that. I have no idea what caused the damn leather to do that. And so no poo either. Well, the poo would come from right about here. The tail would come up. Poo would be right there. You'd think the damn strap would be in the way, but guess not. So who am I to know? The horse people know, Paul. Just let them alone. We never rode our donkeys. Granted, we had miniature donkeys. You can't really ride a miniature donkey. I mean, you can. It probably wouldn't be terribly comfortable, but you can. Could be something that was in the leather before you. I know. Gotcha. Apparently that donkey's not eating enough Taco Bell then. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it was when I was working on it yesterday, Randall. It was funny because right underneath where I put the thing I impressed into it, somebody who was on the stream yesterday was like, "Oh, that's a horrible saddle maker. I wouldn't use that saddle." I'm like, "Well, thank goodness it's thank goodness it's not a saddle that is going to be used." So there, we're gonna have it. Okay, I'm trying to think. If my butt is swaying, is my tail going to go the opposite way? It's going to go the opposite way. So it'd be that way. Actually, let's do a little bit of Yep, for balance. I just had to sway my hips like a donkey in my head here. You missed the conversation by about 3 minutes there, Mr. Trek Nerd. And the strap does not apparently cover his pooper, as you put it. That's what the clay separator does. Allows you to separate it. So we're just going to let that cool down. It is hot. Do you know what it's called when a horse, gait, or camel, I think, is to put both left hooves forward and then both right, not to alternate? It's usual gait. No idea what it's called in English. Now I'm curious. Yeah, you're right. This is why cleaning the tank is the kid's job. There you go. Woo, that's hot. We need to do something else while we wait for that to cool down. I'm going to go wash my... Actually, let me go get some coffee. Since we got a couple minutes anyways for this to cool down. That's not appropriate, Paul. Let's put that like that, I guess. Do it like that. There we go. Like if they're walking with skis on? Yeah, apparently. All right, so I'm gonna go get some coffee, use the restroom, and then I'll be back and we'll start sculpting actual clothes details. So give me a second, I'll be back. Hey guys, it's gonna be a couple minutes. I just blew a capillary in my nose and I'm bleeding like a stuck pig here. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. Well, that was fun. Teach you a neat trick, though, if you want to know it. So if you do get a nosebleed, take a piece of paper, fold it up about 3 or 4 times, shove it up inside your upper lip, and it'll stop the bleeding. Just takes a minute. Because it's the vein that runs up between your two, between your gums. There's a vein that runs up there, and that's what actually controls all that. But that was a new one for me because I was getting blood clots. So obviously something was going on there for a while. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Sorry about that. So, Emily's here. Oh, laws, that's a real. Okay, what did I miss? Holy cow. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go for my cat. Good luck attaching it to the cat. Kitty already goes on a leash. Maybe? Okay. Don't worry about the cat. Not enough ground clearance between the horse torso on the ground unless you are a really tall cat. I did some Googling. The pace is a lateral 2-beat gait. In the pace, the 2 legs on the same side of the horse moved forward together, unlike the trot, where the 2 legs diagonally. Pick up my kids from there's a pigeon standing on the dashboard of the truck ahead of me wearing a different shirt every day.